Welcome to 5 Powerful Psychic Abilities. Number 5. Clairvoyance. Derived from the French words clear and vision, clairvoyance is the ability to retrieve information from past, present, and future events by using extrasensory perception. Because the power of clairvoyance can potentially help in changing the outcome of future events, it is the most common psychic abilities to be glamorized in film and pop culture. Though skeptics balk at the idea of one being able to see the future, there are those who claim to have the ability and in fact use it to help authorities find missing people. In the case of Etta Louise Smith, she claimed to have had a vision pointing to the whereabouts of a missing nurse and told authorities. Police did find the missing nurse's body at exactly the location described to them by Etta Smith, but things took a turn for the worse when authorities became suspicious and held Etta in jail for 4 days. Luckily, the missing nurse's murderer was caught and Etta was vindicated. Number 4. Psychic Intuition.
I remember reading that your insights often come to you in your dreams. Is that true?
Well, not all the time, but certainly a lot of what I see comes to me in my sleep.
Most people have experienced intuitions sometime in their lives. Whether they are called gut feelings or mother's instincts, these are all unexplained random wisdoms that forces a person to react cautiously. Psychic intuition, however, is far more precise in conveying hidden information. It'll often reveal certain aspects of a person's life that they are either hiding or motives that have not yet come to light. For example, I personally have experienced a psychic intuition when I was 16 years old and had just been hired at my first job. A manager of mine was introducing me to my new coworkers and supervisors. Upon shaking the hand of one of my supervisors, I immediately saw a picture of him in my mind being vindictive. I had no idea where this information came from because I had just met him, and let alone this was my first job, so my maturity level was still that of a child. But as my intuition predicted, he was precisely that, a vindictive man who lacked any kind of rationality. As you can tell, this ability is really helpful in determining trustworthy people, or can even be used during hiring situations or interrogations. Number 3. Retrocognition.
Tell me I'm finally gonna see a little action.
In Latin, retrocognition means backward knowing. This psychic ability allows a person to see past events. Though it sounds similar to those who claim to have lived past lives, this gift is a little different because it is often used by psychics to see how a murder or event unfolded. In most cases, retrocognition happens during sleep when dreams of past events begin to flood a psychic's mind. American psychics Edgar Cayce and Mrs. Irene Hughes were known for using retrocognition to provide accurate information about past events. Number 2. Mediumship.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I could really use your help.
Possibly the most popular psychic ability is to talk to the dead. Mediumship is the ability to communicate or mediate for those who long to communicate with a deceased loved one. TV and film likes to portray mediums as vessels for the dead, allowing the spirits to inhabit their body and talk through them, when in fact this is far from the truth. Most mediums get their messages and information from the dead through mental pictures, physical experiences, and even smells. There are many famous mediums who have proved themselves as credible psychics. There's Teresa Caputo, Chip Coffey, John Holland, and let's not forget Alison Dubois, the inspiration for the TV show Medium. Number 1. Dream manipulation.
Dreams don't just happen, they have to come from somewhere. And for the last little while, your dreams have been coming from me.
The ability to enter someone's dream and control what they experience within it is called dream manipulation. In my opinion, this is somewhat more fantasy than probable. We don't normally hear psychics talk about this, but that doesn't mean it can't be done. Lucid dreaming is somewhat dream manipulation because it gives the dreamer the choice to do whatever they want. However, A person who has the ability to enter someone else's dream is too good to be true. If this was possible, then most psychics would speak of it. But imagine being able to terrorize someone you dislike through their dreams. This could possibly be the best revenge without leaving evidence.